What's up? Welcome to See You Next Tuesday. This week's episode is it's not going to be about my music for a change. It's going to be about someone else's. So a friend of mine, Phil Cooper. I've probably mentioned him quite a few times actually during these uploads. But Phil and I do quite a lot of work together. Phil's also a singer-songwriter, much like myself, and we work together quite a lot. You know, we do a lot of gigs together and stuff. Some years ago, Phil actually helped me to produce one of my first EPs, Capacity to Change, and he put a lot of time and effort into it and helped to make it a nice little EP which had good reviews and stuff. So yeah, and he did it all for free because he's a top bloke, and he saw it as an opportunity for him to kind of get his teeth into a project and learn a bit more about the production side of things, which is something that he's quite passionate about. Since then, he's come on leaps and bounds. You know, his knowledge is just like. But yeah, because he did all that for me for nothing, I promised him that I'd make him a video at some point for one of his songs, and the opportunity came up recently with his new single release for a song called If the Glove Fits. So yeah, the opportunity was there. So I said, let me make the video. I kind of owe you one anyway. So he was like, okay, cool. So we kind of knocked around a few ideas as to what the video was to be about. And Phil pointed me in the direction of a video by Blur, Coffee and TV. If you've not seen it, it's basically a little milk carton that's wandering around and going on a journey trying to find someone. You kind of like the feel of that, you know. So came up with the idea of Glove looking for his soulmate, basically, you know, going on a journey and to find his soulmate. So I wrote up a storyboard, showed it to Phil. Phil loved it, so we kind of went with that. The video kind of involves there's quite a lot of green screen technology that I've incorporated into the video. I've done a little bit of green screen stuff before in a previous video, but not a huge amount. So this was actually quite a learning curve for me, making this video. It was a lot longer than I thought it would, but no, I thoroughly enjoyed doing it actually, and yeah, I learned a huge amount doing this, particularly with the green screen stuff. If you're not familiar with the green screen thing in general, it's when you basically film something in front of a green or blue, actually, a green or blue background, which makes it easier to remove that background and then put a different background behind it later on. It's been used in the film industry for decades, but now it's kind of available to the likes of me on iMovie. So yeah, that was a lot of fun to play around with actually. There's a little bit of stop motion animation in it. It wouldn't be one of my videos without a little bit of that in it. So yeah, we filmed most of it in Frome. We did some of it in Devizes actually, a couple of scenes in Devizes, and we took over my dad's bathroom, much to his bemusement. And yeah, Frome, we ended up filming up quite a lot of it because Frome's a lovely, picturesque little town, and it's got a great music scene as well. You know, it just seemed right to kind of, you know, finish it all off there. And the end scenes we filmed in a lovely little cafe called the River House in Frome, which is owned by a good friend of Phil's, now a friend of mine, called Ollie. And he let us take over his cafe for a couple of hours towards the end of the day so that we could film some of the later scenes. Yeah, that was good. Phil spent most of his time, during the making of this, Phil spent most of his time underneath a table of some sort, which was kind of funny. But yeah, we had a lot of fun making it actually. It was a good day out. And then obviously I came home and had to sort of crack on with all the editing, so there was a lot of late nights for me and peering at a TV screen for hours and hours on end, you know. But I thoroughly enjoyed doing it actually. I do like making videos. I just like telling stories, you know, and that's why I write songs. I like to tell stories, and a video is just another means for telling a story. So, and much like my songs, you know, I tell stories in the simplest terms, you know. So you know, I'm quite pleased with the video actually. Phil likes it, so that's the main thing, and I like it, and it's had a really good reception so far actually. But it, you know, I mean, it's always going to have a homegrown feel to it, which is a charm of its own anyway. All of my videos have kind of got that kind of homegrown feel to them. But as always, you know, when you're a creator, you know, you look back on anything you've made and you kind of, you know, you see things and think, oh, I wish I'd done that better, or, you know, I should have done that differently, you know, and it's always going to be like that for me. But, you know, I'm still pleased with it overall. It was all filmed entirely on a phone camera, and all edited entirely on iMovie. So, you know, the minimum of resources were used. So overall, yeah, I mean, I'm pretty pleased with how it came out. So anyway, I'm going to stop waffling about it now, and as normal, at the end of my videos, I always put like my subscribe to my channel, download my music, look at my playlist, all those links at the end. This time, instead of putting up my playlist, I'll be putting up Phil's song, If the Glove Fits. So check that out, you know, see if you enjoy the video. I hope you like it. And at the end of that video will be links, various links to Phil's stuff, where you can download his music and subscribe to his channel too. So yeah, so that's it from me for this week. Please do watch the video at the end, and if you like it, share it around. That would be cool. It'd be really good if you know, if this video went viral. It'd be really good for Phil. It'd be good for me too, you know, because, you know, I made the video. So yeah, that'd be cool. So upcoming projects, I've got my single release at the end of May, Welcome to the Family, so I need to make a video for that one now, and yeah, not sure what I'm going to do after that. Release more singles, I suppose. Yeah, so next week anyway, I'll be uploading a cover. I haven't decided which cover yet. Maybe you've got some suggestions, so if you have, stick them in the comments box below. That'd be cool. Yeah, that's it from me then. So I'll see you next Tuesday. Cheers.